So as a car person, there's a few things that we always are thinking about, especially if you work on your car a lot. One of those things is how not to get stuck on the side of the road. There are some tools that we think that you should keep in your car, and we're going to talk about what some of those tools are right now. What's going on? I'm Scott from Koenig, and before we get into this video, do the whole thing that we ask you to do every video. Subscribe, it's right down there, it's red, you just click it and then we're all good. All right, so let's get right into it. Number one is an easy one. It's a jumper pack. Listen, if you don't have jumper cables, having a jumper pack is even better than that. This thing allows you to hook it up to your battery, turn it to on, and start your car. So whether you're stranded at night in the middle of the desert, or if you're just in a parking lot at the mall, you won't need to inconvenience anybody else or have to search for that illustrious car to line up perfectly with your car, to get the batteries to line up and the short cables and then, you know, the zip thing and then the shock. You don't have to do any of that. Just turn it on, start your car. So if you are a fan of what we got going on here, you've probably heard me advise to keep one of these in the glove compartment before, and that is a plug kit. There is nothing more frustrating than getting a flat tire. However, most likely you have a car that has TPMS, and when that TPMS light comes on, if you pull over right away, address the issue without the tire going flat or becoming catastrophically blown out, you can save the tire. So all you have to do is keep one of these plug kits in your car, and if you have number 3, you can fix your tire completely and get back on the road before anybody would even be able to call a tow truck. Nice. So number 3 is gonna make a lot of sense from number 2, and that is an air compressor. Listen, you don't need to have an expensive one. There's a lot of different ones. You can have a 12-volt one that plugs into the cigarette lighter. You can use a battery-operated one. There's a lot of different options you have here, and they're all really inexpensive. Keeping one in your car can allow you to top off a tire if it's a little bit low, maybe the TPMS light comes on, but it can also allow you to refill the tire after you fix it with the plug kit from number 2. All right, so number 4 seems like it's probably gonna be an obvious choice, but you'd be surprised how many people don't even have it in their car. And I'm completely guilty of this, and that is a cheap socket set. Listen, with Harbor Freight, you can go in there and for under $30 pick up a complete metric or American, if that's your pleasure, socket set. And with that socket set, there are a lot of things that if you get stuck on the side of the road or have minor repairs to do that you can do with that socket set. Is it going to be always able to fix the day? Maybe not, but there's a lot of cases where it will be able to help you out and keep you from having to have any issues along the way. All right, so rounding out our list here, and that is going to be an OBD2 scanner. Listen, they are so small and affordable now that it doesn't make sense not to have them. There's Bluetooth ones, there's ones you can plug into your phone, there's ones that you could just put the little dongle in. I mean, what is a dongle? Either way, the point is you can use an OBD2 scanner to diagnose when that check engine light comes on or to look at other values of the car. There are some times where you may be questioning battery voltage or coolant temperature or whatever it may be. You can do all that with an OBD2 reader. So keeping a cheap one in there is always a good thing. And in addition to that, before you go for your state inspections, especially if they do the plug-in thing, you could plug them in, you could check all your monitors, make sure that you're ready to pass so you don't get there, plug your car in, and get that big fail sticker all over your windshield. Okay, so that's it. That rounds up the list of the things that...
Wait, what? Dude, we have one more.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
We have 5.
Dude, we had 6. We talked about this.
No, we have 5.
The AAA card.
That's not a thing you keep in your car, man.
Of course it is.
No, that's like a get out of jail free card.
When all else fails,
no,
a AAA card is the way to go.
No.
Because you call them, you get the car on the tow truck.
It's not a tool, though.
You don't have to touch anything.
Oh, yeah, tell them how not to be a car guy. That's perfect. That's great. You're going to take this whole video and you're going to tell them how not to be a car guy.
Look, I tried.
Don't pay attention to him. You have your things, keep them in your car so you don't have to call the tow truck and you don't have to use that crutch. We'll catch you on the next one.